Well, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great week so far. Adam coming back to you with your next Love Where You Are weekly update. Well, welcome back to my living room. Always want to give you guys glimpses into our lives and kind of what's going on here. So I got my son playing on the floor, our dog probably eating something off the counter in the kitchen right now. But welcome to our house. Hey, thank you to everybody who participated in last week's trivia. 1908. 1908. That was the last year the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. Pains me as a Cubs fan. And I know a lot of you had to Google that because, hey, none of us were alive during that time. But thanks to everybody who jumped in and had some fun with us. I'm going to give away free dinner to one of your groups at the end of this video, so be sure to hang out and check that out. Well, a couple things we wanted to get to you. When it comes to loving where you are, we challenged you with one of the wins is to serve together as a group. And we want to help make that even more accessible than it has been in the past. We always encourage you to think people over projects. Think people over projects. And we know that some of your groups, you haven't had an opportunity to come up with who God is calling you to serve yet. So attached to this email, I've got 3 really good options to help your group step into relational serving together that emphasizes people over projects. The first is a ministry called Hands and Feet, and they're going to do a relational outreach on Saturday, May 21st in an area in New Albany that really needs some help there. Check that out in this email. The other is a Clark County Youth Shelter. The Clark County Youth Shelter services kids who have been taken out of their home or removed from a home, and they need to be placed in another environment for a while. And they've got the opportunity where you guys can step in and you can do game and pizza nights with these kids, and they love it. Let me tell you, the groups that have been there have probably felt more blessed than the blessing they brought to those kids. And then the last one that's on here is called The Table. The Table is a nonprofit restaurant in the Portland neighborhood in Louisville, and their philosophy is everybody eats. Everybody has a chance to eat. Whether you can pay for your meal or not, it's a pay what you can system. And they operate almost entirely on volunteers. So that's another great opportunity for your group to jump in and serve together. Check out those details. Take a step. Find a way to serve together. All right? Well, the next thing that we've got for you guys is a couple housekeeping items. Number one, if you're not using the app, the Love Where You Are app, please be sure to submit attendance to us weekly so we can get a good gauge on how many people are involved with Love Where You Are across our church. It really helps us measure the impact that we are making. So you helping us out here would be fantastic. And then the second thing is the stories. We want to hear the stories of what's taking place in your groups and in your community, or if you guys are stepping out and serving. We want to be able to celebrate what God is doing. And we're driven on story. You heard Eddie share it last week that we're a culture that thrives on stories. So the more you can share those, the more we're able to get the Love Where You Are vision and what God's doing. Ultimately, it's His story in front of people and encourage us to continue with this movement. Well, it's time to give away some free food. I'm excited to bring dinner to one of your groups. I've got an assistant that's going to help me with it. So if we want to just spin around here real quick. I've got my son Ollie right here. He's eating his mama's cell phone. But Ollie, can you draw one of these names out of here? Can you take one out and we're going to give away dinner? It's fittingly a Cubs hat. Give me a name. Oh, he's just hitting them. Give me a name. Pick one out. Give me one. Give me one. This is working fantastically so far. He has one. All right. The winner is Vernon Donna Eswine. Congratulations. I will be coming the last week of groups to bring dinner to you guys, to your group. Thanks for playing, guys. Looking forward to seeing you guys the last full week of groups. Well, guys, that does it for this week. Looking forward to hear how you guys jump in to serve. And we'll be back next week with another update. Be sure to check back then. Talk to you soon.